Hello there, good to see you and thank you for clicking. And guess what? We have a new baby in town. And what's the identity of this baby? It's called WorldCoin. Now, the point is this is 21st century. Keep on opportunities, keep on coming. And by the way, the question is this on this video. Should we invest on this WorldCoin? Is it a trap? Is it a scam? Is it actually all an opportunity to Kenyans? And guess what? There is a mad rush for this specific coin. People are showing up to different malls, takes of site and whatever. They just want to scan that orb and get the free coins and all those kind of things. Now, on this video, I've done my own research and guess what? Here I am. I'm going to answer the question, is it a good thing to invest on? And at the end of this video, I'm going to answer the specific question like, would I, Joseph, would I invest in this specific thing? Would I let my retinas be scanned for these coins and what have you? Or what you need to do is to watch this video to the end so that you understand. And guess what I've done? I've actually outlined 7 points to actually dissect this specific thing and explain to you whether it's a scam, whether it's a trap, and should we go ahead and invest to this opportunity? Because you never know, you just never know. All what you need to do, sit back, relax, and watch this video to the end, all right? And guess what? I always post a video each and every day about investment, opportunities, making money online, and this one falls under that. So if you don't want to miss any of my future good videos, do this. It doesn't cost you anything. It's free of charge. Down below there on your right, there is a button written subscribe, right? Just hit that magical button. Yeah, really, like seriously, hit that magical button, all right? And like this video and turn that notification bell. And by doing only that, you get to be notified by YouTube whenever I upload a new good video. So like, let's get to today's business. Now, we have a WorldCoin, and maybe perhaps you've never heard of this WorldCoin. Then I'm going to explain exactly to you what is it and why people are rushing for it. Now, is it a trap or is it an opportunity to the Kenyans who are actually looking for areas where they can invest their money? Now, we're going to go step by step. So first of all, what is it? The WorldCoin is actually claiming to be what we call an AI cryptocurrency. Now, what's a cryptocurrency? Of course, cryptocurrency, you guys know what exactly it is. So cryptocurrency, first of all, it's a real thing. It's a legit thing. It exists out there. And the fact, one example of the cryptocurrency is the Bitcoin, the Ethereum, the Dogecoin, the whatever. We have a lot of them. Now, the WorldCoin is a new one that actually come on the board. But this one is quite different. Why is it different? Because it is claiming to be an AI one, and they want to decentralize this information about the cryptocurrency, and they want anybody and everybody to access it and all those kind of things, all right? And how do you get started with this WorldCoin, all right? First of all, who founded this specific WorldCoin? Because we really need to understand who is the co-founder or the founder of this specific WorldCoin. And the founder or the co-founder of this specific WorldCoin is the Sam Altman. Yeah, why should I even care who founded it, by the way? But the question is this. Sometimes it's good to look at what we call the background of a given individual. This guy by the name Sam Altman is the guy who has co-founded the OpenAI, basically what we call the ChatGPT. Exactly. So it's a guy who really shows interest into this area of artificial intelligence, if you didn't know what the AI means, all right? The artificial intelligence, for those guys who do not understand, it's like these robotic things and what have you, things that, you know, using technology to ease and things and those kind of things, all right? Now, the other point, the point number 4, how do you get started with WorldCoin? Now, this is where the nitty-gritty starts, because for the last 2 or 3 days, there is a mad rush by Kenyans into these malls where we have these orbs. They are showing up in a mall or whatever the supermarket. And if you have been there and you find there's a long queues and guys are going in to be scanned with their retina, or their retina gets scanned, because basically what you do is that you scan your retina using an orb. An orb is something looks like a ball, something of sort. You look at it, then it scans your retina. Basically, retina is that inside of your eyes. Once it gets scanned, you get enrolled, and then from there, that is the only qualification that you need to have for you to get started with buying or selling these orbs, or rather these you know, the WorldCoins and what have you. Now, that is the qualification that you need to do. You go into those malls and what have you, you get scanned the retina, then you're given, this is where now the thing gets to start or go south. Now, after you getting scanned your retina, now guess what? You're given free coins, like 25 of them, basically like 5K or something of sort. Correct me, some are given 5K, 10, whatever the amount of money. But the point is this, yes, you're given money. And is it true you're given money? Yes, it's true you're given money. Is it for free? Absolutely, yes, it is for free. Now, the question is this, and I want you to think, yeah, I understand it is legit, you're given money, it's your money, you can be able to withdraw and all those kind of things. Now, this is where we need to ask ourselves some serious questions. Number one, who is this guy who is out there scanning, just by scanning your retina gives you 5,000, right? Even if it's 1,000, whatever the kind of money is out there. Now, you need to ask yourself like this. Yes, it is true this guy is giving me 5,000. Now, the question is, why should I scan my retina and then be given these free altcoins? And then the name of it is the only pathway, the door to getting into investing in this specific WorldCoin, all right? So, now, one thing that you're supposed to understand, perhaps there you've not been researching, but the good thing I've been researching out there is that if there is something that is so much important nowadays in this 21st century, is something that is called data. What is data? Data is the information about people, who they are, where they live, what is their height, their color, their gender, their religion, and all those kind of things. What do they like? What do they invest on? What is their income status and all those kind of things, all right? So that data or that information pertaining a specific individual or groups of people or the regions or countries or continents, this is what we call data. Now, that data is the one that is used to go out there and be able to be used to actually manufacture something, advertise something, and also direct a certain thing towards a certain people. Let me ask you this in a very simple question. Have you ever Googled something? Maybe let's say you Google, let's say something, maybe you Google something like baby carriers, and then immediately, or you Google like money market fund. And then once you go to the YouTube or once you're doing your things, you find or realize some of the ads that you're seeing in that specific area, far from wherever you were Googling that information, it's kind of resonates with what you're Googling. Now you ask yourself, how are these guys knowing I was Googling this information? There was a time I did Google something, I don't want to name the name, and then after that, that thing was like following me all over the place. You know why? Because sometimes we have what we call the data breaching. Data breaching is basically mean that your information is shared out there, and that information that is used to advertise some product. For example, if you watch something on the YouTube consistently, if you watch gospel music consistently, you find that YouTube tends to kind of suggest that kind of information towards you. If you watch documentaries, it kind of pushes that specific information towards you. Yeah, I know that one is called algorithms, and that specific way, it's the same thing that these data breaching are used, because this data is used to sell your information out there, and that information can be used to advertise something, to push out some things, and all those kind of information. So the point is this: whenever something is free, well, basically, like, it is not free. You have to have what we call a sixth sense, meaning that you have to think and understand, yeah, I'm being given this money for free, but what these guys are getting in return is that they will have all that database of information, and they can. I did not say they will, I said they can. They have the ability to go out there and sell that information about you, and therefore they can be able to make money out of it. They're claiming that they're doing so that at least they can be able to get all the information, verify whether you are a human, and then after that they can be able to use that information and make sure that this cryptocurrency is kind of available to everyone and anyone who is out there. All right, am I skeptical about it? Absolutely not. It's so amazing when you start with the cryptocurrency, buying it and doing all those kind of things, but when it comes to scanning of retina, that's where I kind of draw the lines. All right, remember, I'm still gonna answer the question at the end whether I would buy or not. The other point is this: the coins are trading anywhere between 200 to 300. I bet once you get scanned your retina, and then after that you can be able to buy these coins, and they're actually rising in price, by the way. There was some few cents in terms of dollar recently. Like now it's trading at around 2.1, 2.3, 2.5, around there in terms of US dollars, basically like 200 to 300 Kenyan shillings. So by the way, that sounds like a good deal because it's actually growing at a very high rate, and this is the only way, or this is the same route that was taken by the Bitcoin when they were making their money. So anyway, I don't know. Now, number 6, is it a data mining strategy? Yeah, I did explain that it can be a data mining strategy because absolutely nothing is free under the sun. You have to ask yourself a question beyond you being given those kind of information. Is it true you're given money? Yes, I will insist. I did not say it's not true. It exists, and cryptocurrency is real and it's legit and it's out there. Now, the last point is this: would I invest on this area? To answer a question in a yes or no, yes, I would. Absolutely, yes, I would. See, I'm this kind of a guy who loves to take or tap opportunities whenever they show up themselves out there. because definitely these coins are likely to, as you can see the kind of a mad rush that you have, these coins are likely to shift all the way from this range of 200 to 300 to a better or stronger coins out there. But the question is this, yeah, well, where I draw the line is where I scan my retina. It's kind of a very weird thing. If they can just offer an option of whereby I can be able to buy the coins and without me getting scanned by my retina, then that would be an amazing thing. But the question is this, why scan my retina after all? I mean, seriously, I'm a human being, you know, I don't know exactly what that means, but that's where I draw the line. But would I buy the coins? Absolutely, yes, I would buy the coins. And if you have an information whereby I can be able to buy the coins without me getting scanned by retina, absolutely, I would buy the coins. And what money will I use to buy these coins? Absolutely, I would buy with the money that I only have. Like, I would buy with my only dear money that I've been saving and all those kind of things. Of course, I would buy with the money that I know one thing, I can afford to lose it. Meaning it's the money I say, hey, you know what? Let me just test the waters and see whatever happens out there. And maybe perhaps you never know. Because I remember back when I was in campus, that was a time that the Bitcoin was introduced and we were kind of skeptic, hey, I can't invest and all the kind of things. What I can say is this, you can invest into this thing, but be very careful. Don't invest with only your dear money, otherwise kiteza kuramba. Simply means, it loosely translates in Kenyan joke like, you know, things can go south. So it's good you invest with that money that you know that you can afford to lose. Don't take all your savings out there and say, hey, this is an opportunity in town, I have to invest it and I have to do it and all those kind of things. And then the next minute you're losing everything that is out there. So anyway, the point is this, yes, I would invest, and I won't invest in only money that I have out there. And if there are no scanning of the retina, I would definitely think about it. I always tell people sometimes it's good to think much. It's good to engage your sixth sense before making that decision, because otherwise you can get yourself into a problem. Because otherwise this scanning thing is a reversible step. It's a step that you cannot reverse. You cannot say, hey, you know what, guys, I want you to delete my information out there. No, it's a reversible step. So you got to think about it. So I want to leave this specific argument in an open way. I never know, you never know. Perhaps you'll watch this video, somebody will watch this video after 10 years and be like, hey, you know, this guy was a bit skeptical or paranoid about it. No, I would say this, yes, I would invest, but I'll still be careful about that specific things. All right. So anyway, I bet I did answer that question and I never sat on the fence. All right. So anyway, guys, guess what? I'm still just talk about money, investment, anything related to that. So if you would like to get my booklets about investment, it's only 280 Kenyan shillings. You get to understand all things about investments. Number two, I offer those consultation services for just a cup of coffee. I'll leave my number on the description on this specific video so you can grab it and we can talk business. For now, it's a goodbye. See ya.